to address, Uganda also exists within an ecosystem of states and other actors within the international system.
On 15th April 2026, the government, through the State Minister of Internal Affairs, General David Muhoozi, introduced the Protection of Sovereignty Bill 2026 to Parliament.
Numerous countries across the world, including Western democracies, have similar legislation to regulate foreign influence, foreign funding, foreign agents, and other forms of external interference in their domestic affairs.
A wide-ranging proposal designed to regulate foreign influence in Uganda with a detailed structure that spells out how the law would operate if passed. The bill now before Parliament is organized into 5 main parts and 30 clauses, each addressing a specific aspect of sovereignty, governance, and foreign involvement. The opening part lays the foundation of the law by defining key terms such as foreigner and agent of a foreigner. It also establishes that the Ministry of Internal Affairs, through its department responsible for peace and security, will oversee implementation. This part clarifies who the law applies to, essentially anyone operating in Uganda or on behalf of foreign interests. Protection of sovereignty is the second and most central section, and it focuses on safeguarding Uganda's independence. It prohibits individuals or organizations from promoting foreign interests against national interests, interfering with elections, or disrupting government operations. It also emphasizes that policy making and implementation are the sole responsibility of the Ugandan government. The bill introduces strict penalties for violations, including heavy fines and prison sentences of up to 20 years. The third part introduces a mandatory registration system for anyone acting on behalf of foreign entities. Applicants would be required to submit detailed personal, financial, and operational information to the Minister of Internal Affairs. Approved applicants would receive a certificate valid for 2 years, while authorities retain the power to deny, suspend, or revoke registration. Operating without registration would constitute a criminal offense.
The said clauses grant the minister wide discretion to register, deregister, refuse, suspend, or revoke the operational certificates of anyone deemed to be an agent of a foreigner, with no meaningful procedural safeguards to restrain the existence of that power, the exercise of that power. This exposes opposition politicians, NGOs, investigative journalists, researchers, whistleblowers, and other real and perceived opponents of the minister and his appointing authority to political persecution.
The fourth part addresses financial flows from foreign sources. It requires individuals and organizations to declare all foreign fundings and limits the amount that can be received without official approval. The bill also mandates regular reporting and allows the government to confiscate funds obtained illegally. In addition, it criminalizes receiving funds intended for activities deemed disruptive to national stability. The final section provides for enforcement and administration. It empowers authorities to inspect premises, require cooperation from government agencies, and gives the minister authority to issue additional regulations to support implementation. However, the bill has sparked mixed feelings amidst the general public. The legislation is expected to generate a significant debate in Parliament and among civil society as stakeholders weigh its potential impact on governance, development, partnerships, and civic space.
We shall all be victims of this particular legislation, including the members of Parliament if they legislate it in the current form.
Musinwa Chauvin for Slough TV.